Good morning. Good morning. Naturally caffeinated Dale here. Today is Saturday. Happy weekend. It is Saturday, January 23rd, 2021, and this is your positive quote of the day. Are you ready for it? It is from a guy named Mark Twain. We all know his name was Samuel Clemens. He said this. Mark Twain was an American humorist, writer, entrepreneur, and author. And here's what he said. He said, "Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work." So I think it's good to maybe recognize that there's a lot of fancy things out there to make things happen, right? And there's things that look really impressive, and there's things that you see on the surface that may be impressive. But understand that sometimes it's what's happening behind the scenes that's really making things come to fruition or making things happen. So let me give you an example. You may look at someone who is quote unquote living the good life, has a nice house, a nice car, etc. But you don't know necessarily what that person may have had to give up in order to get those things in life. They may have had to give up time with their family. They may have had to sacrifice a savings account. And they put everything back into their business. They may have had to sacrifice just their reputation or their struggle or their sanity or just maybe a lot of pain in their life to get where they've gotten. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that sometimes everything isn't always what it seems, and you never necessarily know what's going on behind the scenes. And that can be either from a position of success, someone that's done things really, really well, or it could be from a position of struggle. And you may look at someone on the street that's really, really challenged and having a hard time, and it's easy to cast judgment on that person. But what I would suggest to you is that it isn't always apparent where that person's coming from, what struggles are behind the scenes, what they've dealt with in their life. You never really know what someone's going through. So I would ask that you be patient and kind always, that you don't expect that maybe the facade or what you see up front is necessarily what's happening behind the scenes. So just be aware of that. Again, back to Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain's quote, "Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work." And I think the way that I translate that is that there are things happening behind the scenes that we aren't always aware of. We need to respect that, need to be aware of it, and need to kind of understand that there are things happening, and you can adjust your perspective based on what you do or don't know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll be happy to talk to you again tomorrow.